What's going on? Rob of 3STRONG here. I have a plate right here. What am I going to use the plate for? I'm going to show you how to do weighted planks. The plank is one of those core exercises that I think is really just a foundational core movement. Everyone should be doing a plank in some way. But what happens when you get better at the plank, since it's a body weight movement, is that you do longer and longer sets. Well, if we want to increase our core strength, we don't want to do the set for longer because that's training endurance. We want to train it to handle more resistance. Well, what do? We add more resistance. The weighted plank is the way to do it, and it will completely change the way you do planks. I actually prefer this over the regular version of the plank because, like I said, if you can hold a plank for over a minute, how long are you holding your abs tight when you do a deadlift? And how hard are you holding it? How long are you holding your abs tight when you're doing a squat or an overhead press? It's not that long, but it's very, very hard. It's a very hard contraction, and this is absolutely functional. This is how our abs need to stay tight. This is how we stabilize our spine when we're actually lifting heavy weight. Okay, if you have somebody to help you out, to put the weight on you, fantastic. In the groups in the gym, there's obviously me, there's obviously other people, so you can partner up and help each other out to get the weight on your hips. If you're by yourself, things become a little bit more problematic. The lighter the weight, obviously the easier, the heavier weight, may get a little tricky. I'm going to show you how to set up the weighted plank by yourself. So let's just say you have your little mat out, you're good to go, you have your plate. This is a 45-pound plate, which I cannot lift that way. So anyway, let me tilt this up on the side here. Weighted plank, this is how you do it. You get down into the kneeling position, you get the plate up on its side, just lift it a little bit to where the center of the plate is. Now you can feel it on your lower back, okay? And of course there's going to be a little bit extra there, that's totally fine. At least I'm at the point where I can balance this plate on my back. Then I go forward and I get set up, I still balance, I get set up in my plank. This is going to push my hips down, and of course I need to push into the ground, squeeze my abs nice and tight, and hold that. And since we are training for strength and not endurance on this one, how long you hold the plank is not going to be as long. We're really talking about maybe 15, 20, 30 seconds, maybe 40 seconds at the most, but we're trying to get as much weight as possible on that plank. All right? So that's how you get it set up if you're going to do a solo weighted plank. If you want somebody to give you help, absolutely ask for it. This is where you get it set up. I'll just go over this one more time. Don't set it right up on your back because you don't want the weight over your arms. It's going to fatigue your arms. If we go towards the center, if my arms are planted and my feet are planted, the best place to put it is right in the middle. You want it right over, so essentially the whole of the plate is going to be right on the lower back, not on the butt, not on the middle back. The whole in the plate is going to be right on that lower back. That's the perfect spot to put it. Okay? Try the weighted plank. Oh, your abs will thank you. See you tomorrow.